everybody, it's Charisma from Charisma's Corner, and I have another tutorial for you. It's called the Turn Dash quilt, and I don't actually have it hanging up behind me. This is my free sprinkles quilt, but Turn Dash had to go on a little trip because some of my quilts go on little trips to other destinations that I don't get to go on all of the time. So several of my quilts are, part of trunk shows, or they are going to be photographed, or a shop wants them or uses them for a shop sample or something like that. So anyway, it's not in front of us right now, but I thought I would go through and make the blocks because they're simple blocks, they're traditional blocks, and one of the things that I love to do with my pattern design is take traditional blocks that we all know and love and change them a little bit. Either I change them with color, I make a 2-block quilt and let them speak to each other, because sometimes when they work together in tandem, they create this whole different line. And Turn Dash is sort of modern, it's sort of Amish. You have those traditional roots, but if you take some of that stuff out and change just a couple little things, it looks like a completely different pattern. And so I just wanted to go through and make the blocks for you so that you can see how truly easy it is. And the pattern will be available on my website. You can get that at charismascorner.com, and I can post a link for you in the description. So first we're going to start with our half square triangles. So easy. I already have the line marked, and so what we're going to do is just sew on either side of that marked line for both of these, and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we have that done, we're just going to go ahead and cut on that marked line. I can turn on my iron real quick. So then we have our 2 half square triangles, but we need 4, so here we go. I have those. And then we're just going to press to the dark. And now, just for my own little satisfaction, I need to cut all of these little tails off because it creates less bulk, helps you line things up, and I just need those edges clean for my own personal preference. I know some people leave those on. I just can't for whatever reason. Okay, and now that we have those done, this is what our block looks like. I'm just going to set those aside, and then I'm going to I'm going to chain piece all of our little strips together here. We have a set of 4 of each of these colors. Okay, and now we have all of these little strips done, and I'm just going to press those again to the dark here. Okay, now that we have all of our units finished, it's easy to see how this block comes together. So we just kind of lay this out, and we see there. So now we're just going to sew that together real quick. Okay, and now I'm just going to press these so that I can sew my rows together. And I'm just pressing the top and bottom strip to the inside, and then I'll press the middle strip to the outside so all of my seams will nestle. And then we just need to give it a good pressing, and our first block of the turn dash quilt is finished. Yay! So now we have that one. And the second block in this quilt is the variation on this friendship star here. See this? And so here I already have the half square triangles cut. I had them, so I'll say that I'm guilty of doing this sometimes because I don't really mind working with the bias. I don't have a problem with that because as long as you don't stretch or pull anything, we're pretty well good and well and everything is okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and chain piece all of the white and gold pieces to the black ones to create all of our half square triangles. Okay, now that we've chain pieced all of those, we're just going to give them a good press. Okay, then once again I just have to clip all of those little tails off for us. Okay, and here we go, and you can see how we can start to build out our block again. And we have the middle here, we have our corner units, and there we go. So now we're just going to sew those together. Okay, and once again I'm going to press this to the inside in each row. The upper and bottom, and then the middle I will press to the outside. So all of those seams will nestle so perfectly together. And then we are going to sew those. Here are our friendship stars. Yahoo! Yeah, so those are the two blocks for these to come together, and they start talking to each other and making that churn dash become the turn dash. So I just want to thank you for joining me today. If you really like this turn dash pattern, please pick it up in my shop and show my YouTube and Instagram and my site some love. I would just appreciate that. And thank you for joining me today, and happy stitching. Blessings. Bye.